Yeah, so watching this footage now, I realized that there are three things I wish someone, like anyone, would have told me before becoming an actual dad. And, honestly, if you're in this stage in your life right now and you're about to become a father, this might actually save you some stress. Okay, so point number one is you'll never feel fully ready. And that's just the truth, my guy. I kept thinking that I would get to this like magical spot or magical moment where I would just feel prepared. And it never happened. Like honestly, it never came through. Like I felt like I had gone through all of the articles I've read. I've gone through all of the YouTube videos. I've seen all of the tutorials. I've spoken with doctors. I've spoken with other dad friends, which by the way, speaking to other dad friends, like if you have friends that are dads, that's where you'll get the best advice from. So that's, just a quick key item right there. Yeah, I felt like I've done everything, and just every time that you go into a baby appointment, you're just not ready. You're not ready for what you're gonna hear. You're not ready for what to expect. You're not ready for how your wife's gonna react. You're not really ready for anything. So it was tricky, Every appointment felt like I was just receiving information for a test that I was not ready to take. And yeah, nobody really tells you that everyone else is just trying to figure it out the same way that you're trying to figure it out. Like that's kind of how life goes, really. For dads, I think it's just one of those new things that you're gonna stumble a little bit at first, and maybe there's a second stage where you keep stumbling, and then there's a third stage where you keep stumbling. But while you're doing that, you just keep figuring it out. Like you just keep doing a thing, and then you get better at it, and then you try the other thing, and then you start getting better at that other thing. Becoming a dad was like leveling up in a video game. It turns out, bro, that at the hospital they'll just give you like the new life that was just formed out of your wife. They'll just give it to you and say, good luck, champ. Bro, it's insane. Hey, Chuai, today is another day that we're going to go visit baby. And I think at this point, we're gonna have bi-weekly appointments at the doctor because we're at week 32, I think. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Pretty pumped because my mom's here too. So my mom came to visit. She brought my dogs, so that's on another news. I got Jeppe back. Rex is also in town, but as you know, Rex is probably a dog that he just sleeps most of the time. So yeah, I would say Rex is there. There's a blob there. Punto número dos. The last weeks of pregnancy are literally a roller coaster. And what I mean by this is your wife she's literally carrying a human being. Because of that, she's probably uncomfortable. She might be tired. She might be, I don't know, happy. Bueno, quiero que sepan que la Pamela está teniendo un breakdown de esos así de hormonas, así que recuerden la clase que le di la vez pasada. Patience. Patience is a virtue. It's not happening right now. We're already late. I woke them up at 9. It's already 10:30. The appointment is at 10:45. There's a 30-minute drive, so patience. Remember to practice it, guys. Maybe some anxiety is kicking in. She's also like emotionally tired, and then she might feel a little bit of happiness and a little bit of sourness. I don't know, like everything at the exact same time. And that just makes it a roller coaster because you're just trying to navigate and you're like solid. You're like, bro, let's do this, let's just go. And then you go out and you just buy McDonald's, and then she becomes the happiest human ever. And yeah, you know that as the husband, you're trying to be supportive while also working, while paying the bills, while preparing the house, and you maybe have a crib or something. I don't know, you have like other baby things that you kind of need to be prepared with. And yeah, like some of the weird thoughts that I remember having was just like, bro, did I install the car seat correctly? Like, is that good? Like, did I install that correctly? Because my baby could probably just fly around if that's not it's insane. Like, there were days I remember coming home and just feeling tired, bro. Like, and you're tired for nothing. Like, really, like before having a kid, you don't really know what being tired's like. But I remember coming home super tired, and I remember thinking, like, dude, my wife is literally creating life inside of her. So yeah, suddenly like my complaints just seemed super small, really. Like, yeah. Numero 3. The little moments become the big moments. You know, at the time, these videos didn't really seem important. It was just like another doctor appointment. It was just another drive. It was just another day kind of waiting for my kid to arrive. That's kind of how it felt like. But down the line, like these type of videos, like now I'm so glad that I recorded them, because if it wasn't because of this, I wouldn't really have the memories. You know, you probably have a couple photos here and there, but posting it to YouTube is one of the best things that I think you can do. And it doesn't have to be public. You can do that in a private way and just have the videos for yourself. Like,
Pamela, ¿y el quiso? ¿Sos absoluta vos o qué?
Te amo.
Love you.
Ay.
you know, you'd look back and you see your wife smiling while she was pregnant, which is, depending on how many kids you have, you'll probably see her that way again. But every time it's going to be different, and there's going to be something unique about it. And being able to record it and being able to, you know, just enjoy those little things that it's just moments that are not coming back. So the fact that you can do that is, like, in my eyes, awesome, you know?
¿Vos cómo te sentís de que viene bebé? Baby Chandy.
¿Cómo crees?
Enojada.
No.
Entonces,
Yo no soy pregnant.
por eso te estoy
Yo
preguntando.
Estoy feliz.
¿Estás alegre?
Súper feliz.
Sí.
¿No viste todo lo que le compré a Bellera, Baby Luca?
¿Qué le compraste? Contanos.
Juguetes, juguetes y juguetes.
¿Más juguetes?
Ya.
Va. O sea, de juguetes no se va a preocupar.
No, nunca.
Va. Qué bárbaro.
And it's weird, like, while you're living through those moments, they feel super ordinary. Like, they feel very normal. Like, there's nothing really special about it in the moment. At least that's what happened to me. You know, I won't be able to talk for everyone. Like, you know, there's people that are probably different, but in the moment, they just feel like normal moments. But one day you'll look back and realize, like, those little moments, like those little drives, the little things, how you remember it, the way that people looked, etc.
Pamela, necesito que me digas qué pedo.
We're getting closer, fool.
Those are actually, you know, the moments that start to matter after a while. In my eyes, that's just, you know, golden. That's literally gold. Yeah, if you're about to become a dad, my advice is just literally take more videos, record the appointments, record, you know, the car ride, record everything that kind of seems normal at that point, and just make a video out of it. Yeah, remember to subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends, aunts, uncles, your niece, your grandpa, your grandma, whatever, dude. All right, dudes.
Miren, you guys, Pam has had the weirdest cravings during pregnancy. Look at what she's eating right now. You guys just ate, had some food. The Pam is feeling good.
Yes.
¿Ya estás alegre?
Sí, estoy alegre. Ay, puta, pero tú estás bien lleno y qué feriado ahora.
Sí, es feriado.
¿Qué es?
Semana Santa, Viernes Santo.
Hoy es Viernes Santo.